Hello and welcome to another video. I wanted to make a quick video about the new World of Warcraft expansion, which has just been announced roughly about an hour and a half ago. We've been waiting for this announcement for quite a while. They usually announce a new expansion at BlizzCon, which is Blizzard Games' own convention, which is generally in November. But they announced it this year at Gamescom on August the 6th. And they've basically just done a live stream of that, and they've given out all the information, and the website for the expansion is up. That's what you're looking at now. So yeah, the new World of Warcraft expansion is going to be Legion, and basically, if you followed the story of the previous expansion, well, the expansion that we're in now, Warlords of Draenor, the orc Gul'dan was sent through a portal by the demon Archimond, and he managed to make it to our world, and he's ventured into the Tomb of Sargeras, and he's basically opened up a portal to countless worlds infested by the Burning Legion, and they've just started pouring through. Just these thousands upon thousands of demons have just started pouring through, and we've basically got to search around this new continent called the Broken Isles to find pillars of creation, they're called. I'm not sure what form they take, but these pillars of creation, we need to find several of those, and we're going to use those somehow to close this portal that Gul'dan has opened and stop the Burning Legion invasion. So how we're going to do that is we're going to venture to this new continent, the Broken Isles. As you can see on the screen here, new continent, the Broken Isles, which is made up of several zones of new story content. It seems to be quite night elf oriented. There seems to be like quite a lot of Tauren there. There's a Tauren zone. There's a zone with the Valkyria, and those other guys from Wrath of the Lich King, which I can't remember the name of right now. Begins with a V. They've got their own zone as well, and we're going to be going around and trying to find these pillars. There's a new class being introduced called the Demon Hunter, which people have been asking for quite some time. Basically, Illidan Stormreach, who you can see on this box right here, is one of these demon hunters, and we're going to be seeking him out, and he is going to be teaching us, I think, how to become demon hunters. So we're going to have to seek him out. He's currently in we killed him a while back, but I don't think he's really dead, and I guess he's coming back to kind of like redeem himself. We're going to have these. In fact, let me go further up the page, because it does go into these in a little bit more detail. It's quite a nice looking site as well. It's all animated, and that's Illidan at the top there. It's quite a well done thing. You've got the cinematic trailers and announcement trailers there that they showed on the live stream. I'm not going to play those because they're already available on YouTube. If you want to search for those, you can find them. So yeah, this is the Demon Hunter class, which is going to be a new melee class. They will have only 2 specs, DPS and tank, and they look pretty interesting. Quite an agile class, a melee class, as I've said. They seem to be wielding glaives, and it looks like they're going to be using a hand-to-hand combat as well. From the brief video that they showed on the live stream. So we'll be looking forward to that. It seems as though they will start at after a short introductory experience. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's going to be short, but after an introductory experience, it seems as though they're going to be boosted straight to level 100, which is the level that this content will all start. So you won't have to level them from level 1, which is quite quite a good feature. Their hero class, this is only the second hero class that we've had after the Death Knights in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. They also started at level 55, so you didn't have to level those from level 1 as well. But it looks from the gameplay video, it looks like quite a lot of fun, and I'll be looking forward to checking those out. Now these we've got these weapons here. Basically, they're called artifacts, and they are versions of quite famous weapons from the game, or new ones that they've come up with that are meant to be really, really powerful. And we're going to be getting these weapons to take on the Burning Legion, because basically our current weapons are a bit crap, I think, and we need these big, powerful weapons to take them on. Whether that means that the dungeons and raids in the expansion won't drop weapons, I'm really not sure. Whether this is the only weapon that we will have. There's one for each spec in the game. There's going to be 36 in total, and each spec will get a different one, and they're also highly customizable. So you won't see, say, all Fury Warriors using the exact same weapon, and well, it will be the same weapon, but it will look different because you can customize it with colors and different attributes. So we'll see how that works out when we get a little bit more information on them. Those are the that's the Hunter one, Ashbringer, which is quite a famous sword there, which the Paladins are going to get. Death Knight two-handed axe. Not entirely sure what spec these are going to be for. Just the classes at the minute. I was really hoping that they would show what the warriors would get, because I play a warrior mainly in World of Warcraft, but we've not seen any of that yet. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of sword or axe, but we'll find out. This is a map of the new zones. This Stormheim is is going to be where we're going to be seeing the Valkyr, and again, the name escapes me, but it begins with a V, and there were those guys in Wrath of the Lich King. High Mountain is where the Tauren are going to be. They seem to have moose horns. I mean, Tauren are kind of like humanoid cows, kind of, but these ones appear to have kind of moose horns. Valshara is a region where the Night Elf Malfurion first became the very first druid of the world. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing there. I think there's this big world tree there, which you can see on the map, that we need to do something with. I'm not sure exactly what. Suramar is going to be this big Night Elf fortified capital, and we need to go there and retrieve one of these pillars of creation. And basically, these elves have kind of like fortified themselves in for the past 10,000 years, but they are now pawns of the Burning Legion, so we've got to go in and fight against them. And we've been told that in Suramar we will be seeing the return of Illyria and Turalyon, two very famous figures from the World of Warcraft lore that we haven't seen anything of for quite a long time. So that'll be quite interesting to see. Asuna, I'm not sure if they actually mentioned that in the live stream. That may be where the Naga are going to be. They did mention that the Queen of the Naga, Ashara, will also be trying to get some of these world pillars, and we'll be trying to get them before her, because she will kind of do a lot of really, really bad stuff with them. The Broken Shore, I'm not entirely sure about again. They've not given a huge amount of information on these zones, but that's what we know. I'll start again. That's what we know so far about the zones. And here we're going to be looking at a few of the characters that are going to be appearing in the expansion. Now, Maeve Shadow's song is actually dead in the lore. She kind of like turned a bit mental and she's now dead. So I'm not entirely sure what she's doing on here. I guess we'll find out. Xavius, this is the guy who basically corrupted the Emerald Dream, which is going to be like one of the raids of the expansion, turned into the Emerald Nightmare, and we need to be going in and clearing this corruption from the Emerald Dream. Andrew Rin, who has grown up into a older teenager now, I'm sure he's going to have like quite a big role to play. Tide Mistress Athissa, this is a new character as far as I'm aware, one of Queen Ashara's like high up generals. Gen Greymane is the leader of the Worgen. Again, this is basically a list of characters that will appear. I'm not sure exactly what role these characters will play. Dogwell the Underking, see what it says here. This is the leader of a new race called the Drogbar, which we're going to be encountering in one of the zones. High Mountain, it looks like. Khadgar, who played quite a large role in Warlords of Draenor. Gul'dan, again, played a huge role. And it's him that basically kickstarts the events of this expansion. So he will be, so they've said, the final boss of this expansion. Though they often change the final boss, they often change their minds on the final boss. They've done it a couple of times, so we'll see. Sylvanas Windrunner, the leader of the Forsaken, and Illidan Stormrage is like a fan favorite character. He has been dead for a while, but I guess he's found a way to come back. And like I said earlier, it looks as though he's going to be leading the Demon Hunters. So we'll see how that works out. This is basically they've got a lot of screenshots and stuff that they showed during the live stream panel. Some stuff, I guess, this audio drama, video series, digital comic, those are going to be coming later on. But these are looking quite nice. You've got a lot of concept art. This is one of the Demon Hunter concept arts. That's another one. A lot of different kind of like masks that you can get. That looks pretty cool, actually. That I believe maybe that Suramar zone. Not entirely sure. They mentioned this place as like a crumbling world that the Demon Hunters would be able to go through during their introductory experience. What have we got here? I'm not sure what zone this is, but I'm guessing it's that one with the big world tree, because that looks like a massive tree, and that would make sense. That again, I think that may be Suramar, but I may be wrong. This now, I think this looks really cool. I think this may be a screenshot from the Emerald Nightmare Zone. But I really like the look of that. I can't wait to actually go and explore that myself. And they've released a wallpaper there as well, which looks quite cool. So I might use that on my own desktop background. Other stuff that they mentioned here that they didn't actually go through in the in the live stream. Well, and actually, let me touch on these class-specific order halls and followers. That is basically somewhere where you and all the members of the class that you play will be able to congregate. You are being set up as like the leader of your class, and you will be able to like interact with all the other people of that class and get followers and send them out on missions. I guess similar to how the garrison worked in Warlords of Draenor, but hopefully quite a bit changed and not quite so time intensive. Well, it wasn't really time intensive, but it was quite annoying, and it basically was one of the low points of this current expansion that we're in now. So hopefully they'll kind of like learn from that. The level cap raised to 110, so we've got 10 more levels to quest through all the zones. They did go into quite a lot of detail about this revamped PvP progression system. To be honest, I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to that because I'm not really into PvP. But it seems as though you can, rather than getting a lot of gear to upgrade your character, you can instead gain rank and unlock talents, PvP specific talents, to enable you to progress your character. One thing that they didn't touch upon at all in the live stream was this improved transmog that I can usually say, but my mouth is quite dry at the minute. I do apologise. I'm hoping that they're going to be using a similar system to how it works in Diablo 3, whereas if you get a piece of gear, it will unlock the look of that gear, and then you can change your gear to look like that. At the moment, you can do that, but you need to actually have the gear that you like the look of in your bags. And if you like the look of like a lot of different kinds of gear, and you like to change your look quite often, your bag space really fills up really fast. Improved social features, again, they didn't touch upon, so I have no idea what there will be. They already have Twitter integration, but I'm not sure. Maybe they'll add Facebook, stuff like that, and a character boost. Immediately raise one character to level 100, so that will be useful for a few people. In the current expansion, Warlords of Draenor, you got a free character boost to level 90. So that does allow you to get, say if you haven't played for like quite a few years and you've got like a real low level character, you can buy this expansion, immediately get that character up to a level where you can experience the content from this expansion. So it is a good idea, and I hope they do that going forward with each expansion, like allow you to have one character that you can get up straight away. And that's about it, to be honest. I am really looking forward to it. It seems like quite a lot of people are looking forward to it as well, because a lot of people are really soured on Warlords of Draenor at the minute. There's a lot of pessimism going around, and hopefully this will kind of stem the tide. It really does seem like they're throwing a lot of eggs into this basket, and if World of Warcraft is going to survive, this needs to work. This needs to come together. This needs to be pretty much like the best expansion they've done, and hopefully it will be. It does look very epic, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. They did mention that the beta test would be at some point this year. We're really not sure when, but that's pretty much all the info that they mentioned in the live stream. And I'm guessing we're going to have to wait until BlizzCon to find out about the rest of the info. So so that was it for now. I mean, please leave in the comment section what are your thoughts about the expansion. What would you like to see happen regards storyline, regards gameplay changes and stuff like that. And just basically give your thoughts on how you think Legion's going to go. Okay, I will leave it at that for now, and I will see you next time.